All right, that's all set up. What's up, Daniel? All right. Do I have enough waypoints now to do shit? Oh, if I go to fucking map, right? 203. What we're gonna do is we're gonna farm an actual fucking echoes that I want to farm anyway. I want some fucking monkeys. I want some nightmare monkeys. I need to get a lot more of the big bosses anyway, because I haven't really farmed them anyway. We'll kill him with several fucking different characters. That's a defense. No echo. Ta-da! Healing bonus. That actually could come in handy for a certain person. But it's not what I want. All right, speed us up for a minute. Next one. Change teams. Let's do the Carlyle team. I'm gonna look see what that was. Oh, it's good. We're doing Echo Hunter right now. Trying to get a bunch of the fucking nightmare echoes right now. And one more day, the other character comes out, so we're gonna be getting that crit rate. I could probably do crit rate on the other one. But honestly, I don't feel like crit rate is as important as it used to be. So I'm not gonna worry too much about crit rate anymore. Not for any character. All right, we play a lot of Carlotta now. Switch it over. Let's do. Let's do Chingley. Let's do the actual OP fucking team right now. Oh, hey, yo, motherfucker. Monkey said, "Fuck you." Monkey didn't want to fucking be fucking helpful there. He just came out of nowhere and he just started fucking with me. What a fucking asshole. What a fucking asshole for a fucking monkey, bro. I get paid next week too. I just want to get her and at least a summon zero copy for right now. Then I'm gonna fucking put dupes in later. Because like I said, the idea is that she is going to be. If you're not gonna summon 6 Fleur de Lis, you're not gonna summon 6 her. Then at that point in time, you kind of need this character, and I don't really want to summon 6 the fucking god bitch, you know, Zelda bitch. I don't want to fucking do that. I kind of want to make a team work, you know, in unison. I don't want to fucking just be like, okay, here's a fucking character and they can solo everything. I want a team to work because this is a team fucking game. So that's why I want to fucking basically make a summon 6 out of 2 characters. Which is light spending. That's the way I look at it. It's gonna be completely light spending doing it this way. Crit damage. All right, as soon as I see a crit damage, I get the fuck out. Oh, did the race shit finish? It did. Did I win? You fucking shitting me. I lost. You some bitch. Fuck you, Zanny. I tell you what, that right there, that's the only fucking event right now. Like, look, I said the 1-year anniversary events were kind of, you know, decent, kind of crappy, but decent at the same time. I'm sorry. The fucking derby one is absolute dog shit. Fucking horse racing is so fucking stupid. Like, I can't defend that. I cannot defend dog racing. That shit is so fucking stupid. Hey, get what you want to get. That's you. I'm going to get Zelda bitch because, like, I'm sorry, like, the character is legitimately going to be a fucking huge ass fucking power creep, and I want to see the fucking capabilities of it as a light spender versus a whale spender. We already got a bunch of you, honestly. But let's get more. Getting more doesn't hurt. And it did. All right, well, you didn't give me that in there, so let's go move on. Don't want that one, no. Don't need this one, no. We got a bunch of these too. See, Fallacy has not become a fucking nightmare boss, a nightmare echo yet. Bell has not become a nightmare echo. Nope, we don't get that. We don't get summer money. Unless we call it overtime and you work overtime, or like where my job is. But you see, this is only certain places that does what happens with me with pay, right? Let's say I worked the entire year, right? And I accumulated PTO. With us, in my job in particular, this doesn't, like I said, this is not every company in America. They don't really do this. But in my job, we collect something called K-time. And that K-time that we collect, we can save it. It's additional PTO. So, like, if I work overtime, I don't get paid overtime, if that makes sense, throughout the year. I get paid time off, meaning that, hey, I got 80 hours of K-time. You can use 80 hours of K-time, and it does not go against my actual leave time, because it's overtime. It's overtime that is paid by saying, hey, you can take days off if you want to take days off, versus, you know, getting in any case scenario, or you don't have to use it, you just build it up. So what ends up happening is if you don't spend it, like I don't go ahead and take a vacation like I did last year, for example, and I save all that K time. Next month they pay us a fucking check of how much overtime we made in one lump sum. And it goes up to like a certain amount, like 200 hours or whatever. Like they only pay up to 200 hours. So if you're making like me, you're making like $38 an hour and shit like this, times that by 200 hours, and they give you a check for that. And it's not taxed. I didn't build up no fucking overtime last year. I used all my K time for fucking leave. Because to be honest with you, I like money, but I get paid enough fucking money in my lifetime that I don't particularly care. I'm not rich, I'm just very fucking well off. Oh, we can bring our overtime over into the next year. We can bring it over thing like, I know some people who work that actually got like over a fucking 1,000 hours. They don't even take the fucking paycheck. They like working that fucking much apparently. That they don't even take the fucking, like when it comes down to being paid, they're like, don't worry about it. I just want it for next year. Because the real reason, I know why. The real reason behind that is because a lot of them want to retire. So they want to have like 2,000 hours built up and, you know, situated just for that purpose. So when they retire, they can get a fucking big lump side check. Because then I think that one pays over fucking like 3,000 hours for when you go retire. Shit, some people get out with fucking like a 50K fucking $1,000 check. And then they get their retirement. Then they're good. They basically added into their retirement pretty much. But you have to work so many fucking years to really fucking retire anyway. I'm a third into it. Although I think I'm going to retire early. Like, my goal is to probably retire probably around when I'm 49, close to 50. Another 10 or so years. And then I'm going to retire. Because I don't particularly... Unless otherwise something happens to where I actually start liking my fucking job. I don't see myself staying there. I see myself looking for another company that can use my actual fucking skill set and not fuck with me. Which tomorrow, thank God tomorrow is gonna be a fucking day. I can't do training tomorrow like I was supposed to. I gotta go deal with employee fucking bullshit tomorrow. That's gonna be fucking fun. Because I gotta go sit there and explain to someone, hey, you're not getting a promotion. The person under you is not getting a promotion. And this person you don't like is getting a promotion. Yeah, I gotta explain those three things. All in one conversation. It's gonna be a nice confrontation. That's why I'm relaxing right now, because I'm not tired yet. I don't want to wait till I get fucking tired of shit, go to sleep, and then go make my way to the other office, not my office, but the other office that I go to, and get prepared to go sit there first thing in the morning, go have the conversation first thing, go explain this shit, and see what repercussions happens from it. Shit, I'm even debating right now whether or not to fucking just go ahead and write all my thoughts down in fucking ChatGPT and just fucking have it write me a fucking script, memorize a script, just fucking talking about from ChatGPT. So that way it remains professional. You know what's really good about Chang Li? Chang Li just fucking goes in and just dilates fucking echoes like that. Like, I don't even have to worry. I just drop her ass in and she just fucking kills people. Like, I could see, like, damage power creep, yeah. Someone like Zanny is stronger, but burst-wise, yeah, let's be completely honest, Zanny loses in that department to a lot of characters. Which kind of in that regards makes her more balanced, if you think about it. But it still doesn't stop that what Kuro's gonna be trying to fucking pull off is so fucking casualized that, hey, it fucking is beautiful. Oh yeah, yeah. But hey, I'm gonna be coming back live streaming tomorrow, and I'm gonna be fucking telling a fucking story and a half. I'm pretty fucking sure. Glacial damage on a courage one. Some of these are just fucking useless. Thank God for modifiers. Which, hopefully, future-wise, they will do something else to help maybe select at least like one substat. If you're going to do the main stat, I would think that Kuro's going to have a plan to do substats. Like I would think that what I would like to see for like substats, if they fucking would work on this, would be that, hey, I collected these echoes here, right? Then this one has like one good substat. That I'm able to feed that echo substat into an echo that, you know, I'm using. That I can replace a substat with a substat from another echo. That way you can make perfect fucking echoes. And I would say make the cost of that to balance it out and make the cost of doing something like that like fucking extremely high. Like risk and reward. Make that shit high as fucking possible. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. But hey, Noisy, you probably gonna get your because I was looking at the other character from the leak shit. You're probably gonna finally get your actual fucking aerial sub DPS that's going to boost up heavy attack damage along with aerial damage. So I think that for your case, there is going to be a character that's going to come in that you're going to really like, and it's going to be a female, but I think you're gonna like it. Apparently it's going to be that moon character that's going to come in. It's going to be another aerial fucking character or whatever. But it's going to be a sub DPS from what I'm reading. And it's going to boost up heavy attack damage along with aerial damage. So it looks like GN's finally going to get an actual sub DPS. Not a knockoff bootleg. What team should we do now? Not playing this. Yeah, we can do Calchero. Fuck it, we'll do Calchero. And with Calchero, we're gonna go Res Liberation, so I mean Mortify can fucking work too because of the heavy attack damage, but I'll put Yinlin. I'm not gonna kill things as fast as I would like, but hey. It is what it is. I need a bucket fire. Like, I gotta wait for his fucking actual weapon to come out, which is that's going to be Lupa's weapon. So I need to get 2 copies of Lupa's weapon, one for him, because I'm not fucking doing this fucking bullshit of having 1 weapon anymore. Because Lupa's weapon's going to save his ass and fucking actually make him strong for a change. Like, Calchero's actually the fucking unit that really shows that he should be better than what he actually is. Same thing for, like, Lin Yang. I'm not gonna lie. The fucking standard unit characters should be a little bit stronger than what they actually are. Especially when you summon 6 to motherfuckers. But what is your fucking shit? 'Cause I need to fix that. 50. I still need to fix this. That's the only thing I really need to fix is these fucking goddamn echoes. Let's see what that turns into. I got a modifier. I can use a modifier on that. This I wish was easily able to be sorted out better. I got 2. Do I really want to waste those 2 right now? Nah, I'll get more. I'll get them through the battle pass and shit. It ain't a big fucking deal. But do I really care about fucking lifting up Calchero? Do I really fucking care about Calchero's fucking shit? Because, I mean, this is shitty. Until a proper weapon comes in, which is not going to come in too much later, I mean, he's really still... Hey, Griffith. He's really still not as strong as I would... I have to see. I was working on your echoes. That's why I went for Monkey here. I want to see if I can get something better out of this. That's actually not that bad. Let's see what we get out of 13. The first 2 is going to tell me whether it's good or not. That is shit. That's absolute garbage. Don't even bother. We're gonna play this game again. What does it say that I have to do? Fuck it. Why do I have to do? If I did this one, this is not going to consider the same echo, is it? No, it's not. That's good news. So I can do a 4411 then. All right. We're gonna put that there. That is a crit damage. Find me a crit rate. I should have a crit rate one right here. We're gonna do a 44111 on you. There's my crit rate. We're gonna pop. We're gonna pop. I'm gonna do something stupid. This is how stupid we're gonna go. That was actually really good. I mean, I think this weapon's actually fucking amazing. Zane's weapon's actually really fucking amazing. I'm gonna call that a fucking good shit. You're not about resonance. Res liberation, though. You're all about that heavy attack. So we'll leave you where you're at right now. Oh, go back. Who else can I look at real quick? Jin, she's fine. Carlotta, I probably should work on a little bit more, but okay, do teams because I'm in the air. I'm gonna build a team real quick. I want to see. Making you the DPS, which I don't know if that'll work. And then amplifying heavy attack damage. Let's see. Nah, I'll just leave her as a sub DPS. Like I said, the standard units did not age well. They really did not age that well. Yeah. Why play the standard units, right? Standard units fucking suck. What about the Zanny PB team? Because that's what I'm fucking enjoying the most right now. Play what I enjoy. Collect you guys. See what I can collect out of you. Guess I'll go fight Tattoo Hologram Boss or two. It always will be. Oh yeah, yeah. I hate this boss, but we'll try to do it. Jesus Christ, this fucking bitch fucking hurts. We gotta watch the fucking patterns on this shit. All right, so I just gotta fucking knock that shit out. Otherwise, that face is not actually that bad. Let's go to lower rank for right now. Practice this shit real quick. All right, that's the idea. I ran into it. Can't run into the trap. You can. If you want to pick a topic of conversation, I'm just fighting shit right now. What's the topic of conversation you want? That's better than what I had before. Better time. It's just that fucking boss, it's like, you gotta fucking be patient. And I don't like being patient. I'm in 6 Zanny or some shit could just blow through that shit with no problems, though. The F2P shit that yesterday surprised you? What, that fucking F2P players are, you know, the homeless people of fucking Wuthering Waves? That F2P players, typically the vast majority of them are entitled little shits? What exactly you want to discuss about it? I mean, truth is truth, man. Like, F2P players are entitled little shits. To be completely honest, I've had this conversation since fucking Devil May Cry Pick a Combat days. The majority, average, like, F2P player, the person who bitches the most in the game that they can't complete content and everything else, the game's paid to win, blah, blah, blah. The F2P player is always going to be the person that legitimately... Well, no, I'm just saying the majority I know of are like that. Like, I've had conversations with them. Like, the F2P player that stays in their lane that says, hey, look, yeah, I accept the game for what it is. I have no problem with them. The F2P players that bitch about, like, oh, you know, power creeping and stuff of this nature, and they're bitching more and more and more about mechanics and stuff like this. These are the players that legitimately, I will say, I don't like them. Because they're spoiled little brats. Because at the end of the day, any F2P player that gets pissed off at a person who pays to win, that's a P2P, well, first and foremost, they're dumb. Because like I was stating this to Rose yesterday when we were having this conversation, is that a lot of the F2P players don't fucking realize that without the whales and without the people spending money, for some reason they think that like a game like Wuthering Waves would be able to maintain and stay alive. Like, that surprise that you heard, that like caught you probably off guard with me and Rose, stimulated because F2P players are basically telling him how to test a character. Okay? They're trying to tell him that a Summon Zero Jinshi and a Summon Zero Carlotta, and it's not just one person. This is multiple people. This is over 10 or so people that's telling him this shit. That is telling him that Jinshi and Carlotta are the same. They're tier 0 on the scale as an idea of 1v1 when it comes to free to play. Summon Zero R0 characters. And legitimately, Carlotta beats the shit out of fucking Jinshi at that level. Like, if there was a PvP fucking system in this game, Carlotta would hands down fucking wipe the floor with Jinshi's ass. These are the same people that change the definition of certain aspects of Wuthering Waves. That's why, like I was saying, is that we've dealt with F2P on here. We've dealt with some F2P people here, and they're like, oh, well, skins can save the game and stuff. Like, skins ain't gonna save the game worth a fucking damn. Because skins in Wuthering Waves is completely fucking worthless. 100%. Like, it's a one-time fucking buy, but once you realize it has no pertaining status or anything, let me put it like this. An F2P player is not gonna fucking, if you're truly an F2P player, you're gonna try to tell me that you would buy skin? That's dumb. Honestly, that's dumb. Because then you're not F2P no more. You spit money. The way I look at F2P, and I'm going to be completely honest, I don't really mind it. I just mind when they become vocal. When they want their opinion heard really heavily about something that they clearly do not understand. An F2P player is like someone coming into your house and fucking eating all your food and still saying they're fucking hungry and bitching at you that you got a nice car and a nice house at the same point, but they don't want to get a fucking job to better themselves. That is what F2P is. You're playing that type of game. And you know, hey, I got friends who are F2P, but they're not gonna come into my fucking world and tell me some fucking stupid ass bullshit and then get mad at something that happens in the game because, oh, they didn't get enough rewards for fucking the anniversary. They didn't get this. They didn't get that. It's like, motherfucker. I mean, Curl's got to make fucking money one way or another, man. Like, you can't expect Curl to fucking give everything for fucking free. You can't expect him to give fucking Hoyo to give everything for fucking free. The reason why you get free shit is like, it's like a casino. I'm not sure if you've ever been to a casino, Noisy, but let me put it like this. I've been to them. I've been to Las Vegas. At Las Vegas, I sat at a slot machine. I got free fucking drinks. I got free fucking food. As long as I sat at that slot machine and I kept putting money into that fucking slot machine, they gave me all kinds of free shit. Because all they wanted to take from me was my money. And they were going to get it one way or another. So trying to impair me by getting me drunk, feeding me so that way at that fucking point in time I don't go to a restaurant. Anything to keep me at that fucking slot machine. It's free. It's the same scenario as what Curl Games, what Hoyo does is they give you free things to continue playing the game to ultimately to try to get you to spend the money. That's why, like, yeah, Curl Games is just as predatorial as fucking Hoyo. It's not, you know, as bad, but it's still predatorial. The predatorial system is still fucking there. And a lot of the F2P players, they come in, and the way I see it, with a mass majority of the ones that I've seen that aren't the good ones, these are people who think like, haha, I broke the system. But, okay, you broke the system. You didn't spend money. You got what you wanted. That's awesome. But then you're going to bitch when like a new character comes out or something and you can't get it because you spent all your fucking shit on fucking Camellia. So when you want Carlotta, you can't fucking get, you don't have no more free Astrites because you used it all on fucking on Camellia. You didn't get it with Carlotta. So now you got to wait to the fucking rerun banner to try to even pull that. But then there's newer characters come out that gets you even more fucking excited. And then you're bitching about like events. You're bitching like, oh, I don't get enough Astrites to pull for things. We need more events in order for me to get more Astrites to save up so that way I can get characters I want and such. And it's like, dude, that's not the point of the fucking game. The point of the game is not to fucking cater to some random fucking homeless motherfucker who wants everything for fucking free. Like, Be happy with what you got. If you want to be free to play, take your time and get somewhere. Like I said, like at the end of the day, an F2P player can get to the point to where, you know, if they hit all the rerun banners, they can get 1 or 2 characters, summon 6. If they are smart about their shit, they can do all this. The problem is that they have to understand that there's something called fucking patience and not bitching for shit. That's why, like I said, like with this anniversary, people fucking bitch about Kuro's anniversary, right? They're bitching like, oh, the anniversary sucks. It doesn't have as good as rewards and shit and everything else like it should have. Dude, I agree. It's kind of shitty. But at the same point in time, I know Kuro's given a lot to the free-to-play players over the fucking last year. More than a fucking enough. And at the same point in time, you know, Kuro needs to start making fucking bank. They're owned by Tencent. They gotta fucking make money, motherfucker. I think we deserve some sequence of love since we already spend 8 hours of work every day. So spending it on something you enjoy should never be a problem. Are you talking about like money, or are you just talking about like, you know, hey, look, for the F2P player, like, you know, I spent 8 days. That's not fucking Kuro's fucking problem. That is like the fucking encore situation. If you're gonna talk about it like that, like, oh, I spent 8 hours a day at work, so I want to come home, enjoy my Wuthering Waves as a free-to-play player, and, you know, I want to enjoy my experience because, you know, I've had a hard day's work. That's exactly the same scenario as fucking Encore's fucking story that fucking annoyed me. Is, oh, your fucking mom died. I don't know who the fuck you are, and I'm supposed to have fucking feelings like when Charlie used to come here, when Charles was used to be here, and he was telling, and remember that? Where you got all upset with me for not having emotions because Encore's mother died? It's like, that's not Kuro's problem. Oh, you had a bad day at work. You want to come in and enjoy the game? Enjoy it. Me, I'm going to say it like this. If you enjoy Wuthering Waves, you enjoy the fucking game, you enjoy Kuro, there's no, you could spend 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks, 100 bucks in the game. My justification for spending money is that majority of the F2P players, right? They're going to spend money on that fucking Gears of War. They're going to spend money on, you know, God of War Ragnarok. They're going to spend money on some AAA title game that's going to come out, right? That you're going to play for fucking 10 hours, 20 hours, and then you're going to put it on the side and never touch it. Well, okay, that's what you meant. Okay, yeah, I agree with that 100%. My argument is like, hey, you talk to the F2P player, like I talked to a couple of them before like this. Let's say you're gonna be buying what? I'm buying a new game. I'm waiting for this new game or whatever to come out, like GTA 6 or whatever. But you've been spending the time in Wuthering Waves. You really, really, really fucking enjoy it. You say, you can't fucking deem to say, hey, look, I'll spend 50 bucks just like I would spend 50 bucks in a fucking video game. You can go spend all for the microtransactions in fucking something like fucking Fortnite, but you're not gonna spend 20 bucks in Wuthering Waves to get a couple different pools, so that way you could try to pull off, you know, getting the character, or even just buy a battle pass, so that way you get more shit out of it. Because you call it, because of what reason? It's not my fault I have a job and you don't. It's not my fault that, you know, when I spend money, you bitch at me for spending fucking money. You don't fucking pay my bills. You don't pay my rent. I do that and I got money still left over. And if I want to spend money in a fucking video game, I'm going to spend money in a fucking video game. If I want to buy my son toys, I'm going to buy my son toys. What is it of you to tell me what the fuck I can and cannot do with my money? You don't work for it. Your opinion fucking is null and voided. Just like it's not my right to tell you what to do with your fucking money, Noise. I can tell you right now, go summon 6 the fucking next fucking character. Is that my fucking right to tell you to do that? No. Do you have to listen to me? Fuck no. I'm telling you that you should at least summon 2 and summon 3 the other, summon 2 one character, summon 3 the other character, if you're not gonna summon 6 one character, and then fucking go ahead and just play fucking God for a while. Because how Wuthering Waves is turning out to be, it's going to be based on fucking stacking. It's stacking damage now. It's no longer based on, it's no longer going to be truly based on combat anymore. It's going to be truly based on the idea of stacking damage. And the more damage you stack, the more you can blow things up. That's how Wuthering Waves is going to start reacting. Because there is no elemental system. There is no deep mechanics behind it. And that is what, like, the F2P players do not fucking understand either. They don't understand the actual mechanics of the fucking game. As much as they fucking claim they do. First person to fucking come here and tell me that Wuthering Waves has a fucking deep mechanical system, it's the first day I'm gonna fucking bust out fucking laughing so fucking hard. I'm gonna bust out laughing so fucking hard on that shit. First person to tell me that fucking Wuthering Waves has deeper mechanics than Genshin, dude, I'm gonna be on the floor having a heart attack laughing my ass off. No, when you're not fucking stable of money, you shouldn't spend money in a fucking gacha game. Like, at that point in time, you shouldn't even be touching the fucking game to begin with to fucking even get addicted. You should just fucking be doing something else with your life. 100%. Oh boy. No shit. Fucking aerial Rover is going to be fucking ass. Like, why do you think I pulled for fucking Phoebe when Spectral Rover? Rover is completely fucking junk. Main character sucks in the game. The protagonist fucking sucks. Like, aerial Rover just looks like he fucking sucks in general. Oh, I'm sure. Dude, I'm fucking sure. That means you gotta put a lot of fucking energy regen on him just for that fucking Cachero. Like, nothing in here fucking reads that well. I'll be completely fucking honest. Nothing here says Cachero efficiency. What about this shit? Nothing good in there either. Oh, that shit. Oh, just dodge. Just dodge. Fight a tactical hologram boss and just dodge. You'll build up Cachero energy like nobody's business. That means you can't, if you want to build up Cachero energy with him, right? You can't use his standard weapon then. He has fucking 5-star weapon. That means you have to use a fucking weapon like and that wouldn't even, and still that would even be slow as shit too. You have to use something like Overture, where you can just build it up to a rank 5 and just build up the fucking 16 Cachero. Oh, I know Sanwa, like, to build up like Sanwa's fucking Cachero energy is so fucking easy. Straight up, I fucking go ahead and go into skill, resident skill, fucking alt, bam, I'm in outro. I don't care about fucking redeem codes. In fact, I forget that dude, I don't even see fucking Kuro doing fucking goddamn fucking streams that often enough to fucking even care. If I remember it, I'll do it, but typically I forget. I would just use short key for Sanwa, or I would even fucking, like, if you want more like aerial fucking damage, like if you want more aerial damage or something, you could probably even fucking use, because she builds up energy, can share energy pretty fast if you know how to use it properly, which is fucking Jianshin right here. Because even her outro, if that's something you think, but I don't think he matters. You get fucking, you can fucking boost up the Res Liberation damage for fucking 38%. Even though you're not gonna be doing Res Liberation damage, I don't believe. I just don't like. Look, me personally, I was not gonna play fucking Aerial Rover to begin with because I don't give a fuck about Aerial Rover. I made a fucking video where I fucking said that the main protagonist of this fucking game was more boring than I've ever fucking seen in a fucking game, and I'm 100% on that. Shit, Mortafe fucking switches into outro fucking faster. Lumi switches to fucking outro fucking faster than fucking Rover. I believe it. I don't care. Because you know what's gonna be sad is I'm pretty sure, Rose, give it some time, there's gonna be another fucking unit that's gonna come in later on that's gonna do fucking aerial erosion fucking boosting just like fucking Rover. See, Aerial Rover, from what you're just describing, just says that you need to play the game the way it's intended, not play the game you want to fucking play to do what needs to be done. Rover's weak as shit, in my personal opinion. Like, if I play a team and everything else, I want my fucking team to do whatever the fuck I want it to do. I don't give a fuck what girl wants it to do. Stop shit talking Ling Yang. Skill issue. Oh no. Let's have the fight in the chat. Skill issue. Look, let's be completely honest. You two don't have skill issues. St. Tonis has skill issues. St. Tonis doesn't even realize when he fucking lost a fucking argument. The bro brings in jingle bells because he's a jingle beast. And beautiful little cat ears. Not gonna lie, I've played Ling Yang in the beginning. I was trying to master Ling Yang in the fucking beginning. I really was. And I found other DPS that were so much fucking better that I never touched Ling Yang ever again. Because I'll be honest with you, even someone like Calchero is fucking better than Ling Yang. I hate to say that, but it's true. If your Ling Yang so good, can you kill a fucking boss in less than a minute? I'll even give you this, less than 2 minutes. Can you kill a boss in less than 2 minutes with Ling Yang? That is a tactical hologram boss. Oh, you got the fucking tech that no one else has, buddy. Come on, let's get off the fucking. Let's not argue between each other, people. Let's argue about St. Thomas. Oh yeah, summon 6 fucking JJ does kind of help. I am an angel. All right, you want to know the Ling Yang fucking meme? You want to know a Ling Yang meme? I'll give you a fucking Ling Yang meme, okay? Give me a second here. I'll show you my Ling Yang experience. How's that sound? I'll show everybody my Ling Yang experience. That's my Ling Yang experience. I remember that fucking short. Here, I'm gonna shut y'all up right now. Fucking disco turtle fucking shit. The Ash William build with the shovel. Jesus Christ, I don't remember doing this shit.
Hello.
I remember how glitchy this game was. Jesus Christ, this is cringy as shit. This is so cringe to watch this now.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Fury boils. Silence. You're wide open. Weird open.
Who's that gentleman? Never met him. He looks like he could use a swift punch in the face, though. Here we go, it's about to get funky. In the jungle deep when the vibe gets chunky. Facing off a beast so crazy and strong. Better watch out, it's a fur-gully monkey bastard. In the jungle where the raw things swing, there's a monkey king with a dangerous blade. He's got the power like the fist of a bow. Gonna smash your world to show you how. Creeping through the vines with a menacing beat. Hear the rumble in the distance, feel the heat. Bananas in his grasp, barrels in the air. Get ready for a rumble, better beware.
I was actually impressed with myself back in the day doing this shit, wasn't I? Man, I was fucking bad.
to a brand new beginning, you sorry shits.
In the darkest of nights, a shadow looms high with eyes that gleam like fire in the sky. A whisper of dread, a tale to keep, a scar, the devilish black sheep. Scar, the devil in the dark, ruler of shadows, leaving his mark. Face him in battle, hear the world weep against Scar, the devilish black sheep. Valleys of fear and mountains of bone, his kingdom of terror is all he's known. He thrives on despair, feeds on the weak, unleashing chaos, hear the silence speak. Tales of the battle side, a shadow song beneath the sky. Rain of the battle sides went to true, he cuts the night like the morning dew. With heights in Mitsugi Ryu, fear and darkness are all he knew. Battle side, a ghost in the wind, none could defy. Battle side, his sword sings death beneath the sky. Echoes of
Oh yeah, I'm going through the good old days right now.
shadows where the moonlight fades. There she stands with a fire in her gaze. Changli, my mistress of the night. In her presence, everything feels right. Sipping for Changli, can't resist her flame. Burning with desire, calling out her name. Fiery mistress of the night, take me in your arms. Lost within your passion, tainted by your charms. Her whispers in the dark, a siren's call. Bright through the endless days, feel the heat as I light the ray in this battle.
Kind of feel like making videos like this again.
Flames are rising, can't you see? The fire inside is setting me free. No retreat, no backing down. I'm the queen, give me my crown. I am the fire starter, the immortal blaze, fighting through the nights and days. With a spark, I ignite the rage in this game.
Take 4.
Oh, the boss rush shit. Like Abomination. I did every single boss, didn't I?
Beckon the divine flame. I got your back. The devil
Back when Chronos was actually a fucking, like, a force to fucking fight. Like, he actually was fucking feared. And now he's just pathetic. What was this one about? I think my favorite. The fucking good old days indeed. Making actual fucking content. Jeez, I tell you what, I fucking tell you what, when it comes down to it, players nowadays are not gonna realize what Wuthering Waves was actually fucking, how cool fucking Wuthering Waves used to fucking be. I'm sorry. WUWA used to be so much more, in general, better. Nowadays, it like, it's still good. Don't get me wrong, it's still good. But it's like I said before, back when fucking WUWA was discovering his identity, I don't know. It was the facade of, you know, skill and everything else, playing the game, understanding the mechanics, understanding different things about it, that in general brought the game into a different light for a lot of different people. And I think if you were one of the OG players that actually played, you know, WUWA in the beginning, you understand what I'm getting at. We didn't have much, but what we had was fucking cool as shit. And the different things that truly made, you know, WUWA, fucking WUWA, I guess you want to say, just feels lost. When tactical holograms were first announced and they were first being released, man, we couldn't get enough of that shit. Elusive Death Realm was something that we used to fucking love to go through. And from my understanding, the new Elusive Death Realm is kind of shitty. It's not even the Elusive Death Realm, it's like that dream shit, isn't it? It's not even Elusive Death Realm. We had so much for so little that the abundance of the new stuff that's come out just in my personal opinion, kind of oversaturates it. Yeah, it's cool to look at, it looks great, but if you're a person who just started playing Wuthering Waves today, last week, a month ago, 2 months ago, you're not gonna get the same feeling, I don't think, that like we gotten since day one Wuthering Waves. Like, I know some people are gonna fucking say that they hated it, but let's be completely honest. Echo farming was actually kind of fun. Getting that bragging right to be like, haha, I got these echoes and such like this. You didn't. And you'd be like, how long you spent on it? I spent a good 15 hours. I used every single fucking tuner. I used every single fucking echo XP. The bragging rights that came from that when you actually got like a godlike fucking echo. That shit's gone because fucking Curl basically now throws it in your fucking lap now. You get good echoes regardless anymore now. It's very rare that I see fucking getting shitty echoes, and the only way I can really get shitty echoes is from the old echo sets. The new echo sets are just like throwing me good shit every fucking time. Oh no, what you gonna upset Rose with? You were playing Ling Yang and you just fucking went ahead and defeated the fucking boss in 2 fucking seconds? No, I want to go fight the original fucking holograms, man. After seeing those videos, it just makes me want to fucking fight the original holograms. I said I hate his ass because oh, and he hasn't typed since then. Oh yeah, I guess you might have upsetted him, bro. You made him cry in the corner. You know, take Shorekeeper off. He just realized you don't like his waifu. Lupa's my new waifu, I don't care. No, your waifu is a fucking man called fucking GN and who cooks you brownies. Let's be honest. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'll be 100% honest with you. If Guts busted down my fucking door and said, I want your ass, my ass would be up in the proper position and saying, okay, daddy. I wouldn't give a fuck. You can say no all you want. I'm just saying. You don't tell Guts fucking no. Guts tells you no. I probably should get going to get some sleep for fucking tomorrow. I just don't want to deal with tomorrow. I just don't want to. I don't feel like dealing with that shit because I know my ass is gonna be put the fucking HR and shit. You know, it's actually kind of sad, right? That I already know what the outcome of the shit's going to be. I already know someone's going to take me to HR because they're not going to like what I'm about to tell them. And they're going to try to make up some fucking stupid bullshit like I'm fucking sexist or some fucking bullshit like that. Just because I don't agree with giving them a promotion. They probably won't care too much about the other two parts, but when I'm going to fucking say that they're not getting it, oh man, I know that is what's going to be brought up. They're going to find any fucking excuse to try to do, because they've done this to other people. And I just don't want to deal with that confrontation. I don't want to have to fucking waste my time, go to HR to be like, no, this has nothing to do with this fucking bullshit. It's not discrimination. It's legitimately this person does not do their fucking job and shit the right way. And during the reorganizational structure and shit, we're not really enforcing too much, but I don't fucking recommend them to get a promotion. It's gonna be fucking, where it's gonna go straight up to the fucking chain of fucking command, and it's gonna probably be, if anything, it might even get to the part to where some people are just going to be like, we don't want to deal with it, so just do it. And that's also what I'm expecting. I'm also expecting the fact that I'm going to have somebody's going to be like, look, we just don't want to deal with this shit, just fucking do it. I'm going to be like, this person doesn't deserve a 7% fucking raise because they don't fucking work. Remember when this fucking Echo was like the fucking goddamn godlike Echo? The Light Crusher? Everybody fucking loved it. See, this is the reason why, like I say, a lot of people who are new to WUWA is totally missing this shit. Kuro made one big fucking mistake. One huge mistake in my personal opinion. They basically allow players who are brand new to skip everything in 1.0 and go straight to 2.0. Dude, I'm not jealous of my fucking job. You want it, you can have it. I don't fucking want it. That's why I miss grunt work. I miss field work. I used to be a fucking IT technician that was on the field, fixing computers, fixing fucking websites, doing fucking shit, networking and everything else. I used to fucking drive from location to location. I used to fix it, and then people started putting me and say, oh, you'd be a good fucking manager. You should be a manager. You could help fix the fucking bullshit that we're seeing. I got into these fucking roles, and it's like, one of my bosses that particularly no one liked, I didn't think he was too bad, but he was a narcissist to a certain degree. He got upset with me one time and told me that my fucking job was not doing the job, it was delegating the job, telling other people what to do. Because when I first got into management, I would just fucking do the goddamn job, man. Like, there's a ticket that comes in. Instead of giving it to anybody to fucking do it, I call the customer, I do the fucking ticket, done. I don't care. It's got to get done. And then my boss would found out that I did like fucking 180 something tickets like that in a week, and calls me up, tells me to come to his office. I go to his office, sits me down, and tells me to stop doing that shit. And I'm just like, but I mean, it's for the customer and everything. And he's like, I understand you're doing a good job, everything else, but that's not your job. Your job is to make, you know, Chase Kobe and all these others people fucking do it. You delegate work to them and you make sure that they're doing their right job. So I had to start learning how to do that. And it took me some getting used to, because dude, I'm a control freak. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you could ask the wife. I'm a goddamn fucking control freak. I have to be in charge of things, because if I'm not, things just fall fuck apart. And in this job that I'm in, oh god, like, I was in charge of it, and then my boss, basically, before the organizational restructure, before I got my new boss and shit, well, my old boss pretty much was like, don't do anything, sit in your office and fuck off. I would go into meeting after meeting and ask if there was any training or anything else to fucking do for the last fucking year. Nope. So I sat in an office practically 8 hours a fucking day. And like I told my new boss this, I sit in an office fucking 8 hours a day, and I watched Dexter, I watched Supernatural, I've watched fucking different fucking animes and TV series until somebody told me what the fuck is my job. And you're the first person to tell me that I have a job. Otherwise, I've been sitting here collecting on the fucking goddamn state's fucking pay grade, doing after fucking nothing. And she's finally, this one that I got right now, this new boss I got, is actually putting me to work. But the problem is that the work she's putting me into, she's throwing me into fires that I got no fucking knowledge of. I don't know what to fucking do. And I'm looking at her and I'm blinking very heavily. And I'm just like, okay, you want me to do A, B, and C? I'll do A, B, and C. And then when A, B, and C is completed, and she comes back to me and she says, this is fucking wrong. You should have did it this way. And I was like, you do remember the time I told you I wasn't trained, right? So I just took general fucking knowledge and put it here. If this is not how you want it done, you should have told me explicitly how to fucking do it. Which, that's how we're learning of right now how we work with one another. Is that she's got to remember that I don't know my fucking job. But if you tell me to do A, B, C, D, I'm going to do A, B, C, D to the best of my fucking ability. I'm being asked to talk to the fucking supervisor and let him know all the shit that's going down. I know what it's going to cost. I know what fucking issues is going to come from this. I've already expressed what issues are going to come from this. They don't think it's going to happen that way. They really don't. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to say what I got to say tomorrow morning. And I'm darting the fuck out of the building. If I don't stream tomorrow, just know I'm dead. And leave me flowers in Discord, if you don't mind.
Guests of the unkind. Make it fast.
I mean, I'll be fucking fine. I know this. It's just gonna be fucking a headache. I'll grab my coffee first thing in the fucking morning. Probably a Monster as well. go to the fucking workplace, drink the coffee. Get ready to go ahead and book the conference room. Sit down with the other one to have a conversation. Probably write down every single one of my points in general. Dude, I remember the time I almost got fucking fired at my job for being fucking honest. Oh, that's nice. Let me end the stream with this story real quick, Noisy. You probably appreciate this one. So, I almost got fired from my job, right? For being absolutely fucking honest. Like, no hands bar. Like, I was the most honest fucking person there was when this happened. I had fallen asleep the night before I had to go into work, and I had taken some muscle relaxers because I was in a lot of fucking pain. I was hurting, stuff like this, and I was supposed to be working the next morning. I fucking overslept till fucking like 10 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning, and my boss is calling me over and over, and I'm not hearing it. I'm not listening for it because I am dead fucking asleep. And I called my boss back, and I told him straight up is that I took some muscle relaxers, I passed the fuck out, and I did not wake up till just fucking now. He told me straight up that I don't know if we'll be able to keep you anymore. I'm probably gonna have to let you go. And he said, let me think about it and I'll call you back later. Dude, I knew I was about to lose my job because of that fucking point. Because I just had started the fucking job too. Like, I was only maybe like a month or so in. Like, with all the shit that was going on and everything. My life was at a chaos at that point. Wife looks at me and I said, look, if I'm going to get fired, I'm going to get fired in fucking person. I'm not going to get fired, you know, behind the back. So I went drive to work. I walked in there. My boss over there, his name was Joe, saw me. He's like, what the fuck? I said, look, I fucked up. I know I did. And straight up, man, if you're going to fire me, I'd rather be fired face to face, not over the phone. He didn't know what to say. That was the thing. He just told me right in there. He's like, go back to work. So I went back to work. It wasn't until later that afternoon, towards the end of the day, we had a meeting with him and his boss over it. And he's like talking to me about it and said that they're going to excuse this. They are going to legitimately not write me up, anything else like this. They're going to excuse this. They're not going to fire me. Because straight off the bat, like he told me, this is the first fucking time I had someone fucking honest enough to come straight to my face and just be like, yo, if I'm going to get fired, here's my shit. Let's go. That's how impressed he was. Because I got into trouble beforehand because the wife was being pregnant, and this was like maybe about a month before, actually. Like I was telling you, I was having a whole bunch of issues. The wife was pregnant with my son, and she was at the point where, you know, where the contractions are getting worse and worse. We were staying up every night wondering if we had to go to the hospital in the fucking middle of the night, all this other shit. And all this shit's happening. And I had passed out at work at that time. Like, in the middle of work in front of customers, I had passed out because I had stayed up for 3 nights fucking straight. And on the 3rd fucking day, I'm at work, I'm chugging fucking Red Bulls. I couldn't stay up. I passed the fuck out. That caused me to have to go in front of the really big bosses and everything, because it looked like a bad image to the company, everything else. And that was me telling my boss and the fucking attorney that they had hired, because they have an attorney that if you're going to fire someone, you have an attorney there to legally give you the fucking spiel. And I fucking told them the same thing. I told them the fucking truth. Like, hey, look, wife was pregnant. I stayed up for 3 nights. I thought I could do it. I should have called out because I was not in my fucking right mind and everything else. And it's just like the fucking attorney. He said it's the first time he ever fucking heard anyone being that fucking honest. Typically, he gets a line of fucking bullshit every fucking time someone tries to say, please don't fire me and shit. That, you know, this, that, and other thing was the reason why. You're the first one that says, I fucked up. Let me keep my job then. Since then, I haven't fucked up. Like, since then, I have not been in HR's fucking goddamn fucking radar. I've not been in their office, except for fucking other bullshit. And I remember when I went meet Mark again, who was the attorney, back like 2 years ago, because we had a problem with an employee, and I was a supervisor, so I was talking with Mark about it. And Mark had forgotten who the fuck I was. Mark had forgotten. And I said, sir, I would like to let you know straight off the bat that I have yet to fucking, you know, fall back asleep at the office. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, dude, sir, you're the fucking reason why I have my job still. And I'm telling you right now, I've been on my fucking P's and Q's and everything. And I remember him busting out laughing and looking at the HR lady and fucking straight up telling her, he says, I do good fucking work. Dude busted out laughing. And the HR lady's like, "Oh, great! You gave Mark a fucking airhead now. Now he's gonna be thinking about this all fucking week now. How great he is." But like I said, people have shitty fucking times. I completely understand this. I completely fucking think. I just don't deal with fucking bullshit, and I know that tomorrow I'm gonna be dealing with bullshit. I know I'm gonna get excuses. I'm gonna get bullshitted. I know I'm gonna have a person who's gonna be very fucking angry with me because they're not getting a promotion. I know tomorrow that this lady is going to fucking try to make my life a living fucking hell. Any which way, shape, form possible. Just because she has performance issues. Just because the person she's recommending as well for promotion, like with herself, is having performance issues. And I'm going into a fucking meeting tomorrow to basically say, hey, look, I don't personally feel good about it, and I cannot recommend it for either of y'all. So I have to deny it. And then I gotta tell them, or tell her in particular, that there's another person that's in that group that's getting a promotion because that person legitimately does their job, but because they don't do one fucking thing, they've been denied a promotion for fucking God knows how long. 6-7 years now that they've been asking for a promotion, and they keep getting denied because they don't do one simple task, which is something called HSR. Excuse me, HVS, not HSR. I had fucking Hawkeye Star Rail in my fucking mind. They don't do HVS. And the problem there is that I've talked to that person about this issue. And I say, hey, look, if you just start doing HVS, you know, you can get a promotion. And they've shown me that they've done it before. They got records in the fucking accounting software, in the fucking track logs that shows that they've done it. And at the same fucking point in time of them doing it, they have never gotten another assignment to do it again. And the argument that the supervisor that's under me is going to fucking make is that, well, she doesn't do this because she emailed me and said never do this. I will never do this ever again or anything like this. Don't assign it to me. And I'm going to fucking straight up tell her is that, first and foremost, you've been evaluating her and passing her. That's the first thing. Second thing is that you have not been assigning her HSR what she doesn't want to do. I don't give a fuck if she wants to do it or not. Your job is her boss, is being her boss and giving her these tasks to do. If you don't give her the task, then at that point in time, it's not her fault. That's my point. My point is that if you're a person, you and I'm your boss, we work together, we're at fucking McDonald's or fucking Burger King or some shit, and I tell you that, and you come to me, you say, hey boss, I want a raise, I want a promotion. And I look at you and I say, okay, you can get a promotion once you flip the fries in the fucking fryer. Okay? You say you don't want to do it, all right, but here comes the thing. At the same fucking point in time, if I assign it to you and you refuse to do it, I have a record. If I never assign it to you, how can I know if you could do the job or not? So I can't hold it against her. In fair conscience, I have to be fair. I have to be fucking fair. This is our system. And here's the thing. This person is our system management expert for all of the legacy systems. They know the legacy systems better than anyone else in the fucking team. And to me, that deserves a promotion. Because I don't want to lose this fucking person. I don't want this fucking person to retire. I don't want this person to fucking leave the company with that knowledge and not shadow it on to someone else. Because they're being refused a promotion. But again, the problem here is that, like I stated, if you don't assign someone something for 3 fucking years straight to do it, then at that fucking point in time, straight off the bat, hey, it's not their fault. The guy that I'm going to be denying that promotion, that the paperwork went in, we had to pull it from HR. The reason for it is because I get nothing but fucking complaints. I've got none but complaints last year from several different people, and I even went to her about it, and she's like, oh yeah, he rushes through his work. Okay. And I've told him not to do this, but he keeps doing it, so what do you want me to do about it? Evaluate him. Make him, correct him. Do a fucking check and balance. Make sure that he is actually doing his job and doing it correctly and not rushing through it. Make sure he understands what the fuck he's doing. She went behind my back. She never told me that she was giving him a fucking promotion, because I would have refused it then. She went behind my back to go try to pull the paperwork out, and I find out in a meeting basically fucking a month later that it's going through, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I was asked, what, she never told you? No, she's never fucking told me. I never approved it. So now I gotta go be Mr. Mean person to an employee that's under her because A, she didn't follow the chain of command. B, I have no evidence that he has improved in any which way, shape, form by the supervisor to fucking allow this fucking recommendation. That's what I gotta deal with fucking tomorrow morning. And then along that, I gotta go explain to her that I don't feel comfortable giving her a promotion because of these factors. That it is fine to be friends with your employees. It is fine to fucking, in some cases, have a clique, which you should not have as a fucking manager, as a fucking supervisor. There is no such thing as favoritism. And to be completely honest, it is showcased that there is favoritism in this fucking team over some other people. I even got 2 fucking goddamn fucking trainees that I moved from that team who are brand new to that team to another team that's learning 10 times fucking more about other stuff and doing a better job there than they ever did with her, because she never trained them. She gave them one task and that was it. But she never bothered to give them a higher up scenario. So I'm going to have to go explain all of this. And then the fucking cancer in the workplace, like you just said, the cancer in the workplace from her is going to be fucking glaring eyes and someone pissed off at me. And probably after this, I'm going to have this target that's going to be on my back by an employee who's legitimately going to straight up come at me and try to make my life a living hell. I know that one of the arguments that's probably going to be made against me is that, well, you haven't been involved in the voice orders and stuff like this like you should have. And I'm going to have to fucking point out that, yeah, in the last fucking year, you're 100% correct. But it's not like I haven't tried. I kept getting told that, oh, we don't have nothing for you. And I kept asking. I said, well, when something comes up, involve me. You never did. And then with the new reorganization structure, with our new fucking management team, everything else, they want this shit fixed. They're involving me. So, yeah. Story-wise, for me to you in a sense is just like look, this is the reason why I miss grunt work, because in grunt work, when you're equal to everybody else, you know, you're a technician, you're not a fucking boss, dude. There is no fucking drama and shit like that. There's drama, but there's not drama. Not in the case of being a fucking manager. You could just go on, do your fucking job, and work fucking 9 to 5, go home, and do it again the next day. Dude, like, let me tell you this too, right? We're talking. It's fucking hilarious to talk about shit like this. Something that was really fucking hilarious to me. Before I became a manager, I was a supervisor, just like the person I'm going to be talking to. So I was under a manager, right? And I became the supervisor, and I was talking to one of my employees who was actually a contractor. And I was trying to explain to her that with our work from home policy, that if you miss a day in the office, like you're sick or something, and you miss it, it was written at the time that you have to make it up that day in the office, whether it's next week or whatever. Means that you have to take a day that you would remotely work from home and come into the office. That was the rule. That was during COVID. She didn't believe me. She didn't do all this shit. And I kept explaining it to her. And I took a vacation, and I found out that she was taking days off, but still remotely working from home. I didn't bring that up to fucking management. I talked to her directly about it. And then I had my manager go ahead and present a fucking email to everybody, the big boss, to the entire fucking thing, to explain the fucking rules, that it comes from our department administration. Our administrator himself has wrote these rules. Put her in the fucking conference room. She started crying, and I said, look, I want you to understand these rules, because apparently this is something that you don't believe in me, because I'm telling you that I'm here to protect your ass, not to fucking throw you under the bus. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to cover your ass. I'm here to try to help you. Can you please, when I tell you to do something, do it? Well, she started telling people in the workplace how I was an asshole, because she cried. The next time, which this made her quit the job, this made her quit straight off the bat, is that I got a call from my big boss that says, hey, look, here is ticket number blah, 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 blah. This ticket has been going back and forth through like 3 different departments and has not been resolved. find out what's going on. I looked at the ticket. It was assigned to her originally. She had forwarded over to a team with no notes. None whatsoever. None. So I go talk to her. I said, hey, look, what's going on with this ticket? And she tells me a little bit, well, it's a Lameds issue, I can't solve it. I asked her a question. Did you call the customer? It's a Lameds issue, I can't solve it. That was the name of the application. Did you call the customer? I can't solve it, Travis. I can't solve it. Did you call the customer? I can't solve it. After about a good 5 minutes of me trying to be as nice as fucking possible, okay, being very courteous, not rude, not thing, trying to say, hey, did you call the customer? And her just keep defending herself. I lifted up my voice a little bit and I said it straight like this. I don't care if you can't solve the problem. My question to you is, did you call the customer? And then finally she said, no, I didn't call the customer. I said, can you please call the customer? Because it is a very important fucking person. It's a very important client. They're a VIP. And I don't care if you could solve it. I care that you called them because they haven't got a single phone call about the fucking problem. And they just want to know that it's being looked at. After she called the customer, remoted in and everything else, and we looked at the fucking problem, I did fucking the normal fucking troubleshooting that we normally would do, and it solved the problem. I did the normal troubleshooting. While she's on the phone with the customer. It solves the problem. The customer's all happy. I tell her, close the ticket. And then she asked me the question, how did you solve the ticket? What did you do? And man, I was at this point really pissed, man. I was so pissed. And I said, I did the basic troubleshooting like we were supposed to do. After that, she quit. She straight up left after that. And then tried to tell everybody it was my fault, the reason why she left. That she couldn't deal with me making her look stupid. And it's not me trying to make her look stupid on purpose. It's me asking questions that, let me put it like this. If you ever would work under me, right? You ever would work under me, I'm the type of person that legitimately, I leave you the fuck alone. If I know you're doing your job well and everything else, I typically leave you the fuck alone. I don't confront you with anything. You know, it's a good thing if you don't hear from me. That's basically what it is. But if I come to you, typically there's something that's fucking wrong. And I'm trying to resolve that fucking problem before it escalates higher. And in that case scenario, you know, your boss is calling about this shit and I'm trying my best to cover your ass because our boss is calling. And if our boss is calling, I'm trying to cover your ass as much as my own ass so we don't get fucking reamed. I mean, that's how I always seen what a leader really does. That's how I've always seen what management is supposed to be. You don't just throw your people under the bus. You try to work shit out with them. You try to be like, hey, look, this came to the attention of certain people. We got to resolve this together. You fucked up. I'm here to help. Let's do it. I will ream your ass myself fucking later. Right now, let's just get the job done. And typically, by the time we get the job done, I don't ream no ass. I just say, look, don't do it again. I always try to be fair as shit with people. And I'm not gonna lie. the majority of the time, my problem is with the female co-workers. Majority of the time. Oh, I would talk to my team all the time. That was the thing. I do. Like, these are the same people that during the fucking like COVID and everything is like, dude, it's fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The fucking phone lines are fucking dead. All kinds of shit's going down. And the thing, there's nothing we can do to resolve shit. So I just looked at my fucking team. I'm like, dude, let's order fucking pizza. Let's just sit here. Let's just fucking bullshit. That's where I fucking found out about like, one of my workers at the time was a big fucking Fate fan. And we used to fucking, you know, with him, straight up fucking toy with him a little bit, troll him. Be like, dude, you need a girlfriend, man. Fucking those anime waifus ain't gonna solve your problem. This is the same motherfucker that fucking gets an AI fucking message application or whatever on the phone to where the girl Saber or whatever from Fate fucking texts him and says, how you doing, darling, and everything. And he says, look, I got a fucking girlfriend. Shut the fuck up now. Like, it's not like I would leave my team 100% alone. Typically, like, I would fucking get out of my boss hated this shit. My boss really fucking hated this shit so fucking much. But I was the type of person that I would get off my desk. I would go walk around the fucking cubicles to make sure everybody was working first and foremost. But I would sit there and talk to them about random bullshit. And I got told several times, do it over fucking Skype. Do it over fucking Skype. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes it's a fucking hell of a lot fucking easier and faster just to go walk over to someone and go ask them a fucking question and bullshit at the same time. Yeah, because like I said, even at that time with Kobe and such, motherfucker had that application shit. He was fucking playing that fucking Grand Blue, fucking not Grand Blue, Fate Order or whatever, fucking gacha game. And was putting fucking money. That's where I fucking, like, I wasn't even playing gachas that fucking time. I was just watching him fucking play it. I'm just like, dude, that's fucking stupid. But he was a real big fucking Fate fan. Dude had posters in his cubicle and shit of all fucking Saber. And then he fucking programmed that fucking AI application to fucking send him dirty pictures. Fucking hilarious. But tomorrow I gotta deal with problems. Pray for me that it doesn't escalate. That hopefully maybe this person might actually fucking understand, but I mean from her track record and everything else that I know of, it's not gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna call it, I'm gonna get some sleep. Come back tomorrow. Probably play Smash Legends and WUWA here. Get a new character, see how the new character operates. Feel it out. Probably play with GN for a while until the other character comes out. Because I mean, she's still gonna be useful for fucking GN. The area erosion shit's not gonna fucking work. It's not gonna proc. But but if I get her to a summon 2 at least, then at that fucking point in time, she's still at least going to do the job of pretty much what I want her to do, which is 40% aerial fucking damage, which GN can use that. It's not heavy attack damage, but I can put fucking Mortife in that shit too. She'll get 40% both that way, and then he'll get an additional, because won't be able to use Shorekeeper, and I want to see how that works out. I want to test a couple different things with that, but I'm gonna call it. You guys have a good night, and fuck Fraudtontas.